Hey guys, welcome back to ShadeFactorie. It's Cam captivating the urbanite with all the tea. And y'all know I'm the truth, so get it right. Alright. I was at a wedding last week and it was a beautiful garden wedding. And so it was my best friend and I'm so happy for her. And I just was in the mood for a wedding. So I'm sitting down in the front row at the wedding and minding my own business. And the bride and the groom, they walk out. So it's time for everyone to stand up. And I'm in the first row. So the first row goes first, right? Okay. When I stood up, I heard a lot of giggling and laughing. And I didn't know what everybody thought was so funny with me standing up. Because y'all know I was dressed fly as hell. I was just dressed to kill. Okay. I just felt something on my sides hugging me and all like everything. So I looked down and girl, would you like to know that when I stood up, my whole chair had conformed to the side of my stomach and my thighs and all this thickness I got in the middle. And the full chair was off of the ground, okay? And I'm just standing up, the chair just covering me up, just standing on me. I was like, oh my goodness. So I commenced to put my Snickers back in my jacket pocket and pulled the chair down. And I heard this old lady, old as hell, talking about he too big for that chair. And I was like, how dare she? So, I got her eyelashes and me and her had beef. And wouldn't you like to know that they seated me at the same table with her? And she proceeded to keep on talking about it. Talking about, ooh, that was a big old chair. They should have gave you a quarter booth. A quarter booth. Now, this bitch is up in here clowning, okay? So then I proceed to ask her what kind of makeup she wears because to me, she looked like a raisinette with all that foundation on her wrinkly ass skin. And prune-faced old bitch. I'll fight her. I sure will. I will fight her. I will pull her wig off. I will roll her wheelchair down a hill because I ain't got no problem with fighting kids, women with disabilities, and old people. Now, if a man come up to me with some beef or a problem, or like a young teenager man, I'll be like, let's squash that. I ain't got no problem with you. I apologize. But y'all know what it be. Okay, so there is a new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and we're going to be discussing this on Reality Show Recap, which actually is starting right now. Okay. So this season basically started off with Kourtney Kardashian hating on her mother, Kris Jenner, for basically being a slut and having sex a lot, cheating on her father, Robert Kardashian, and all this drama. Now, Kourtney, in my opinion, is going too far with this because she's basically calling your mom a hoe, doing all this stuff. And to me, you cannot call and disrespect your mom and call your mom a hoe, a slut, even if she is one. Because how far can you rise if you come from a hoe and a slut as a mom? That's a representation of you. So to me, Kourtney Kardashian, you should try to be a little bit more respectful to your mom on TV. I mean, it's your mom. You only have one. And another thing, you're only making yourself look bad. And really, what's the real issue? The real issue is that you do not trust Scott. Okay, let's keep that straight. You don't trust Scott, but I love Scott. I think Scott is fine, and I will be with Scott. But anyways, you don't trust Scott, so you're putting your issues with your husband on your mother, and you need to be stopped. I love you, Kourtney Kardashian, but you need to stop, boo-boo. Okay, Basketball Wives. Who cares? I swear to God, I'm going to stop watching this show. I did like, in the last episode that came on before the finale tonight, how Kenya was giving Evelyn those eyes, like, yeah, bitch, you threw a bottle at me, bitch, and I'm going to give you the evil eye. And she probably put a couple curses on her while she was doing it. And I loved how Kenya did not succumb to the beast that is Evelyn. But, okay. Evelyn, you need to, all your drama with Jennifer, I still do not know what it's about. I watched the whole season, and there's nothing legitimate there that I can really see ruining a 10 through 14-year friendship. It just seems like ratchetness to me. Tammy, I hate Tammy, and here is my new plan for Tammy's Roman's ass on Basketball Wives on VH1. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Miami, find me an undercover NBA player, preferably a white boy, get with him, get him to come out, marry him, and then I will get on a new season of Basketball Wives, and I will fight Tammy. I swear to God, I'll fight Tammy. I'll be like, ooh, Tammy, I'm that nigga that raped you, reincarnated. I'm about to beat your ass. Ooh, I bet you. Like, okay, let's talk about that. I don't care if you were raped. I don't care if you were molested. I don't care if you were murdered. Like, there's not an excuse for you to be a bad fucking person. Like, my mama dropped me when I was a baby. Like, I once hit my toe. And nigga, I have been through hella shit, but you don't see me going around bullying people, trying to fight weak-ass people. I guarantee you, if I fight you, you're going to be on my level. Now, y'all know I said earlier that I fight women with disabilities and kids, but y'all got to take some of the stuff I say with a grain of salt, because I really be talking, and it's for fun, but you know, to keep it real, being a bully like Tammy is just whack. And it's just whack. And everyone sees it. And now Shawnee's all trying to step away from it. No, Shawnee, you stood around while people were abused. And that makes you almost as guilty as the abuser. Y'all know I'm the truth. Okay. There's this new show called Miss Eastwood and Company. I love the show. I can't wait for it to come back from commercial when I'm watching it. It's such a great show. Okay, there's a star on the show. Her name is Francesca Eastwood. I totally love her. She has the biggest eyes, biggest face, best personality, and even her sister's hella fly. I love Dina Eastwood. Of course, you know I love Clint Eastwood, even though he run around the house looking like a specter ghost. I still have respect for him. I mean, what's up with E? And like Bruce Jenner, how he look, and then there's Clint Eastwood. He just needs to go ahead and cast a ghost to play the husband on one of their reality shows. That's basically what they do. These niggas have one foot on the grave and the other on the banana peel. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, so let's talk about another little show that I love. I think it's on A&E and it's called Monster-in-Laws. Okay. This show is great. Okay. So in this last episode, there's a mother who's going blind and she didn't raise her son and she hates her son's wife, but they're all like living together. Well, the wife gets up from the conversation and she's had enough. And then the mother proceeds to start swinging at her and then throws a remote control at her on camera. Now, you know if this BZ is doing this on camera, on TV, that what is she doing when the cameras are not there? Ratchetness, y'all need to stop. Everybody should get along. But let's keep it real. And this is real personal for me. I don't get along with some of the people in my immediate family because let me tell it like this. In my family, I have some people that are very much like, Cameron, you're not the shit because you're not doing what I think you should do. You have no talent. You're fat, which, you know, I was eating the Snickers at a wedding and the chair stuck to me. That's no contest, bitch. I'm glad you have eyes. Okay. But, like, they always want to put you down. All of those people in your life that will tell you that you're not shit and that you're nothing. And I just want to tell everybody that watches my show, whether you like me or whether you don't like me, look in the mirror and love yourself. Be who you are genuinely, as long as who you are doesn't innately hurt other people. Like, just be who you are. Love yourself. Realize you're valuable. Whether you're gay, you're straight, you have a disability, you have anger issues, anything, love yourself. And don't hurt other people to make yourself feel better. And that is a big moral to what I'm trying to say right now. And basically, I don't even kick it with these people anymore that were in my family, and I never will again because I do not need crabs in a barrel trying to pull me down and telling me I'm not the shit when I am the shit, and I was made in God's image, bitch, so look at it. It's all right here. So come back for another episode of ShadeFactorie, season finale coming up very soon. I love you all. Feel free to share this on your Facebook. Leave me a comment below this video on YouTube. Cam Captivating. Come back to ShadeFactorie every Monday.